What's up? Welcome to today's live stream. Or maybe I should say this evening's live stream. It's the same day, June 5th. I think I was streaming earlier today. Yeah, I was. Yeah, same day. So this is just part 2. I said I may be back, and here I am, I'm back. I got to get these 400 stream hours, so I'm going to be doing this for a little more often until I at least catch up. I'm about 25 hours. Actually, at this point, it's June 5th. I'm almost 30 hours behind schedule. Oh my gosh. Anyways, today I will be doing a mix of things. I guess we'll be continuing the migration from Nextjs over to Remix. That's going to involve a few things. Those views that I created the other day, I need to make them remix. I need to remixify them. So I guess I'm going to figure out how to do that. And we're going to replicate that across all the different pages. And I think we're going to have to figure out which ones are going to use actions, which ones are going to use loaders. And I may actually have to change some of my logic to account for the fact that the life cycle is different. I'm not doing everything on the client side as I was on Next, except everything wasn't on the client side. That's the part that was confusing. So yeah, we'll go ahead and hop into the screen share. Let me close some work stuff first. Make sure I'm not sharing stuff. Okay, look at that. Got my screen up, and there's nothing going on yet, but I'll be doing something going on soon. Let's go to. Actually, we'll open Visual Studio Code. I don't think I need to go to GitHub today. Right, what is this? Okay, that's not what I meant to do. By the way, if you are watching and you have questions or you have whatever, feel free to bring it up. I am not tied to doing this. I'm tired, to be honest. I would prefer to not be doing this, but we'll do it for now. All right. Open folder here. Remix. Excuse me. We're not worried about any of this right now. In fact, we're going to close all this. I don't know why they're all open. All right. And let's go to the first one, the dashboard. All right. Is there anything we need to do here? We're going to get a nav bar. Does this work? Let's see. Wait, we got problems that we didn't have last time? Code is data. Oh, okay, all right. Let's start with this. So, I think this is what I said I wasn't going to finish last time. This function, this install function, this needs to go somewhere else. I don't think I'm going to use this Supabase client. I think this is the wrong client. I need the SSR one, I think. So we're going to grab that from Supabase SSR. And we're going to create not this kind of client. We're going to create another kind of client. Create server client. Yeah, we're going to do that. Okay. Make this a little bit bigger. So we got our code stuff. This is not going to really work the way that it was. It's just not going to work that way. Let's see here. We're going to grab this install thing. Let's just take that, I guess, see what happens. So we have a function, async function, and then we're going to use Supabase client. So I guess we're going to create that right quick. So we'll do that here. We'll say Supabase, or we'll just call it SB Supabase. We'll just call it Supabase. And that's going to be equal to just create server client. And the URL, and I probably should have done the constant, or did I do that? Oh, I did. Okay, so we'll use the constant then. So this is going to be the Supabase URL and then the Supabase anonymous key. And then I'm pretty sure I'm going to need to put a cookie store in here, like cookies. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to define each of these. For now, it's just gonna be an empty object for now. Okay, so we got that part down. So I think this should just work, hopefully. And let's say DB types or database. Yeah, that way I can get completion or something. All right, and then we're going to need to get this from the session. All right, I'm going to have to figure out how to get that because this is different now. And then we're not going to do this router replace. I think we're just going to return to profile only if this works. If error console log. Okay. Oops. Else it. So we'll move this here so that it makes a little more sense, because you know, it breaks the flow of how this is really working. So we won't do that. We'll return redirect, I guess. Which redirect did we just pull? No. Why is it pulling Nextjs still? It's still doing that. Okay. So we won't need any of this anymore. This goes away. All of this will go away too. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get this session. I have no idea how to do that right now. Or maybe I can just get it here. So let's say Superbase. What did I call it? What did I call this thing? Oh, I called it Superbase. Okay. Yeah, I should be able to get it from here, right? User, auth, user, session. I thought there was another way of doing this. I guess it is auth. Okay. So we'll get the user. So I can get the session if I do the cookie thing. So I think I'm gonna do the session here. So we'll do, what did I just do? Yeah, so we'll call this session. We'll do get session. And this should give me a session, right? This is the GitHub thing. So I guess if there isn't a session, then we shouldn't do anything. So we'll say if no session, then I should probably redirect to login. So we'll say if not session. By the way, I don't really know if this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm literally just making this up as I go. I don't. I should read the docs, but that would be too. That would make too much sense. So I'm not gonna do it. So we're gonna return. Redirect to login. That seems like it makes sense. You know, if there's no session, we might need to go log in. And then here, we do session user. What? Wait, what? Oh, I'm tripping. Oh, wait, that. In fact, this needs to go inside of a try catch now. We don't need to have a whole function called whatever this is. And I think the function, this could be async, I think. We'll get rid of that, and we'll move the try up here. All right, now we should get our user from the session. What the fuck? Man, this is too much effort to get it this way. I don't like this. And wait, what? What just happened? value, no related access call value, handle. Is this user not? Oh, user ID. Haha, yeah. Yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is get user. This is too much effort. I don't want to do that. So we'll just call this user. We'll call this get user. All right, and then if there's no user, we'll log them out, or not log them up, but we'll tell them to go do stuff. Data. I don't like this. We're gonna do error, or we'll say data, which will be user, and then error, like such. That should work, but it's not. Cannot replace block scoped error. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be user error. How about that? Okay, so if there's no user, then do that. If there's a user error, then we should probably do something else, to be honest. But like, yeah. Okay, so here I think it would just be user, and then this is weird. User.user ID. Sure. This needs to be an actual string. If honestly, it has to be here. This should have known this. There's no user. It should know that. We'll say or user error. How about that? We'll do, yeah, we can do this. No, that won't work. This would be that. Okay, I think we're good on this. So all of this is going to go away. Instead, we're going to get our data this way, and we're going to pull out the things that we care about. So is it not going to? Okay, sure. I guess it's just data. No, it won't. I'm not returning anything. Setup action. I'm not even using setup action. Code is also not being used. Let me confirm. Oh, I see here. I see what's happening. So it wasn't actually being used. Other than to write it down here, but like we don't really care. Okay, so we're going to return redirect profile. It would be nice if I could get these other things instead of the redirect. This is the git installing GitHub. Yeah, technically I don't need to do this part, the user loader data part. But, Now the problem with this is that this is hard to test. In order to test this, I have to install the app, but the app's already installed and I don't want to uninstall it because it'll break. So I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna move on. I'm gonna pretend that this works, even though I know that it doesn't technically. Also, I'm not sure if, wait a minute. Yeah, it looks like I can also end up not returning anything. I need to return something. Actually, I don't need to return anything. We'll just redirect the profile. So I don't even think I need any of this. I'm not using any loader data. I guess I'm not using code anymore because I'm now using the installation stuff. So yeah, I guess they're good there. Okay. Wait, what? Profile page, okay. I should be able to use my use session, right? Can I use that on the server? Let's see. We'll just throw it here before the user. So we'll do up here, we'll say session equals use session. This should, I think that this should work, maybe. Even though it's a hook, I think that I can, yeah, I think that this would still work. So this is going to give me a session so I don't have to do any of this right here, I think. So let's see, we'll do a session.user. Oops. Do that session.user. That way I can clean this up. Yeah, because I don't want to have this. For now, I'm actually going to log out this error. And we'll return a redirect to login. I think it's login, or is it sign in? It's sign in. All right, we no longer need that. So I think I'm going to need to do the same thing here, where I'm going to get the cookie from the headers and then pass it to here and then parse it. This would actually be my, sure, I guess we can call it that. Let's do a new function action thing. Okay. So we're gonna grab our cookies, and we'll do requests. So this is going to be a action function something. I can type, yeah, function args, and we'll grab the requests out of there. Request should have headers. I thought there was a get cookie. I was like, oh my gosh, that's just convenient. No, get set cookie. Oh wait, yeah, get set cookie. It returns a string array? I'm gonna do what I know. And I think it's cookies. Like that. And then we'll return an object with cookies in it. And here we can say data. We'll pull out cookies. We'll say cookies. We'll spell const correctly for once in life. And this is going to be from the loader or something like that. And we'll just copy. Oh, I don't have it. I thought it was like, oh shit. It's like use loader or something. Use loader data. Use loader data. And then this would be type of action, I think. Okay, so this can be maybe null. Okay. So we're gonna parse those cookies. What do you mean it's possibly null? At this point, we don't care. Oh, okay, I'm looking at the, okay. Let's call this cookie. Cookie.parse that. Yeah, there we are. Okay, so then we get this thing, which is a record of string. Sure. Create server component client. Oh, wait, I don't have to pass it here. I keep forgetting. I can do all of this on the server. Okay. So we're going to do session equals use session. I'm assuming I can use this. I really don't know. But I built this for Remix, not Remix, for what's the other thing that I was using? Next. I built it for that. So it may work here. I hope it does. So we're going to create a Supabase client, I think, and we're going to do, what are we doing? We're just getting the user. So we need to pass the user. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So let's go to here and just copy this. Actually, do I need to do that? Create browser client. I'm doing it on, yeah, I can't use this. This is happening on the browser. So okay. So I actually do need to create a server client each and every time. Or I need to create a function somewhere so I can reuse it. I think that goes here. We can't use this session anymore. Okay, we'll import this from SSR. We'll import all of these. And then we're going to put in our cookies. Say const cookies header. And then we'll do cookies. And that will be cookie. It's so weird. .parse. It'll be whatever's in this cookies header. Okay. I don't know if that works. Yeah, this is not what I would expect it to be. Let's just do cookies. Let's see what that does. Oops. I don't know if the store is something that's relevant here. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm gonna have to go read docs, seems like. So we get the Supabase thing. Now let's get the user. So we'll Supabase const user. We'll wait. Auth get user. Or is it wanting the session? What page is this? Technically, I only need the user, but I might have to do more than that. Maybe we'll see. So we'll make that async. We'll pass out the user this time, not the cookie. We're going to pull out the user. All right, no more cookie store, none of this stuff. All this goes away. Technically, this should be in the try cat, so we'll go ahead and do that. All right, so this may not be here. So that's one thing I'm gonna have to keep in mind. I could throw an error. I could do that, I guess. We're gonna delete this, or we're gonna say if there's no user, because this should be nullable. JSON object data with a user. That's not how I want this. We'll pull it out, data like that. And we'll also pull out the error. We'll call this user error. This will be our user. So now, yeah, this is a better type. Maybe I do need to return the session because I need an access token. All right, cool. We'll do that. We'll instead do get session. This will be session now. Session error. All right, failed to load session. This is going to be different again. So it's this no session, and then here I can get the user from the session. Why is it session not session? What the fuck? It's weird. We'll grab the user, and then here will be session dot session dot whatever it is. Okay. Profile lead. Why is this not working? Is that not there? Okay. Did I misplay something? All right, I think I'm missing the page. Oh, it's this right here. I see. Okay, so let's uncomment all of that out. Okay. JSONify object? What the hell is that? What's a JSONify object? Do I need to parse this? Let's see, JSON parse. Oops. No? Oh man, types are going to ruin me. All right, let's go to here. Superbase JS user. How is this not a Superbase JS user? Let me clean up.
a little bit smell. Will go away.
Editing the video. if that's obvious, but this is Final Cut Pro. And this is footage that I'm editing. I switched off of code because no one was engaging. So I'm working on a video where I will get engagement. My videos tend to get views, they tend to get likes, they tend to get comments. So yeah, I figured let's put my effort into things that's actually getting results. So yeah, that's what's going on. I am from Houston, Texas. This is, this is Houston that you're looking at. Yeah, I do plan to do like a tour of Houston, like show all the different areas. This isn't a nice part of Houston. It's next to the nice part of Houston. What's interesting about this part, and I don't think you'll be able to see it in this video, but the Ferrari dealership is right here. It's literally right there. Let's see if you'll be able to see it. I'll pause it if I can see it, but yeah, this is like the private motors card. Like, you know, you can get certain cars here. When I got my exhaust installed, it was actually over here at one of the Porsche mechanics. I might be able to show Ferrari, maybe. Yeah, yeah, you can kind of see it. There's a Ferrari dealership right there, that red. See, a little horsey. It's Ferrari. Oh, you're from India? Oh, wait, are you saying that you are Indian? Like, are you from India? Are you in India? Or are you just saying, like, you're Indian? You actually, I have some footage from from a restaurant. We recently went to an Indian restaurant. We were supposed to do a review. I don't know if I pulled that footage off of my camera yet. I don't know. It's probably on one of the cameras, but I have footage that I haven't pulled off. I figured I would also start doing like going to restaurants, and I know a lot of restaurants and I like food, so I had planned to start showing some of that stuff off. I normally do it on my Instagram. By the way, if you follow me on Instagram, you can see more food, I guess, whenever I go do it. But yeah, this is footage from last month, May 11th, when I dropped off my motorcycle. You may be wondering why I'm just now getting to edit this. I just got my motorcycle this past weekend. So I dropped it off on May 11th, and it was in the shop for 3 weeks. You may be like, what was wrong? There was absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's just that the part that I ordered, which was some stickers, they were for the wrong model year. So they had to reorder the right ones, and they get shipped from Italy, and Ducati is just slow. So it sat in service for 3 weeks while we waited, or while I waited, I should say. Link to my Instagram is I am Will Shepherd, but if you're on my YouTube, if you go to I think my channel, there's a Linktree link or something like that. If you click that, that will link you to all of my social media. I am Will Shepherd everywhere anyway. So if you see, like, if you press Command L, if you're on your computer, the URL, it should say I am Will Shepherd, maybe. If it doesn't, just copy I am Will Shepherd and just go into Instagram. You'll see it. Most people find it. I'm easy to find. It's the same icon, logo, whatever you call that thing, the face profile avatar. Yeah, there you go. You see it a little bit better for our dealership. Oh, appreciate it. Yeah. I know that generally for YouTube, at least, I don't know about Twitch, but I know on YouTube you have to be subscribed to message. Thank you for subbing. I'm not sure why you subbed. Were you subbing because you saw tech content? I do that too. Or were you subscribing because you saw motorcycle content? Obviously, I'm doing that. Or were you subscribing because you saw like gear type stuff, like the Apple Vision or camera? I'll be doing more camera and tech stuff in the future. Uh, I don't know. I'm going to be all over the place to be honest. I know that generally it's recommended that on YouTube you kind of focus on a specific thing. Eh, I don't know. I'll keep doing what I'm doing. It seems like, it's working. I may not be growing as fast as other people, but what I've noticed is that the people who have started subscribing, they tend to engage a little bit more, especially on the live streams. I value that more than just having a bunch of subs. And the reason is that when I started doing these live streams, it was mostly just to hang out and talk to other folks, who are like-minded, who are doing similar things, who are interested in tech or whatever I'm doing. It's mostly an outlet for that. So I'm happy to have, other like-minded individuals who aren't, what's the word? Who aren't, it's one-dimensional. That's the word. I'm tired. I'm sorry. I'm like really tired. Oh, yo, what's up, Paige? How you doing? I wasn't expecting to see you here on Twitter of all places. Scott, your talent, your behavior. Well, I appreciate it. Why are you driving so slow? Well, this is a new bike. That you have to let these break in. Technically, I'm not supposed to go over 85 miles per hour. I'm not supposed to go over 6,000 RPM. Oh, Alejandro, the hell? What? Oh my gosh. What are you doing on Paige's Twitter? I don't know. I don't know if this is Alejandro. Prove it. Prove who you are. But yes, here I will show you. So since you want to see me doing stupid shit, I'm not going to be doing stupid shit on this bike that much. Like going past the 6,000 RPM limit when I'm breaking it in. But here you go. Here you go. You get to see a little bit of. There you go. You got to see a little bit of speed. That's it. I'm not going too fast, you can sell it to the next client properly. No, I'm not selling it to the next. I'm not gonna do that, bro. Bro. This bike is awesome. Are you at home? If you're at home, like later after I'm gonna probably finish the stream in like 30 or 40 minutes. If you're up, if you want to go down there, we can go look at it. Yeah. I'm only supposed to go 6,000. That's why it's yellow. I told them at the service and they're like, you're probably fine. I'm like, I waited. I'm like, I got to 400 kilometers. I'm like, why are y'all going to give me a bike that's supposedly a sport bike and then tell me, no, you can't like ride it like you're supposed to. So yeah, that's what's going on. Are you eating sushi? Yeah. Well, let me know when you get back. Tell Paige I said what's up. And I'm surprised that you're on her thing. By the way, I saw a race the other day. No, not the other day. The last race she did, the live stream one. That's pretty cool. I shared it on my stream when people were pretty interested in it before the accident happened. Whoever ran her off the track. Yeah, I saw that. I saw Raphael. He had an accident recently, right? Were you there? Do you know about that? Oh, you like that Audrey? Yeah, I think you were with me when I bought it. You talking about this? You talking about the one when we were together? We were supposed to be doing our nature walk, and somehow we ended up at a freaking art gallery with me blowing me blowing however much money I paid on this thing. Man, that month that was a month, bro. Cause I think I think the week before, a couple weeks before, I had just got the G Wagon, so I put 50 down on that. So it's like that. I spent almost 6 figures in a month. Yeah. Oh yeah, Devin. Yeah, they hit me up not long ago asking if I was interested in some other piece that they had. I was like, man, I'm out of wall space. I don't I don't know where I'm gonna put it. Like I have my own photos that I haven't even hung up that I need to do. I have photos I haven't printed yet, all kinds of things. Yeah, it's pretty dope. It looks kind of cool here. It's not lit the way that I would normally have it lit because I have my light over there is off. But normally it's lit up a little bit better so that it's not dark. But yeah, this is what the stream looks like. I don't think you've ever seen this. I know you've seen it in person, but you've never seen it like this. It looks pretty cool, you know. turns out that guy was right. I forget his name, but he was like, you know, this artwork or this art piece can become like the center point to your background, and you know what? It has. I can't even imagine what this will look like. I would have to go back in history to see what it would look like. Let's see here. Let's go to here. Uh, One day, you are most famous, bro. I'm not trying to get famous. I'm gonna be honest. Um, Fame is for other folks. What I'm only interested in is, trying to help people. So if there are people who are interested in certain things or who, come from very disadvantaged backgrounds, like for me, I came from a different kind of background. There's a lot of stuff that you don't know, a lot of opportunities that you just wouldn't know exist. So I feel like, seeing as I've been fortunate enough to I guess get to where I am, I've now learned a lot of things that people can do that a lot of people don't even think of. So I'm just trying to be the bridge to bridge that little gap between the haves, people who just have everything, all the super rich, the elites, and just normal people. Um, I think that part of being able to, I guess, understand that you can do something is to see other people who've done it or who are doing it. So yeah, if I'm that, then sure. But yeah, I'm not really trying to get famous. That's not the goal here. I like the live stream. Need to tune in, troll you. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can hop in. Your mass. It was nice to meet you. I'm Will. What's up, Paige? Is this Paige for real, or is this Alejandro again? 'Cause I don't know. Is this AI? I know we were talking about doing AI chatbot. Am I talking to an AI chatbot right now? Did you build it? Man. If I'm talking to an AI chatbot, we're gonna have words. Oh, y'all at the Oishi. Oishi. Is that the wait? I don't think I know that one. Is that the one that's near Lifetime Fitness? Oh, it's both of y'all. Okay, all right. I don't know. I can never be sure because I know me and Alejandro were talking about building bots. To I don't. I don't know. I'm like. By the way, just FYI, if you want to, that's all you, bro. But here, I'm gonna show you something because I don't know if I ever showed you this. I have some generated, or do I? No, I don't. Where did I have it? Am I gonna have to Yeah, I'm gonna have to regenerate it. Let's do something right quick. Let's do some code, fake code. I'm not actually gonna code. So if you're looking at video, don't worry. We're not really coding. I'm just gonna fake do it. Go to code and color. We'll go to here, right here, and we'll do conda activate, maybe. Yeah, that. But I think it's gonna be focus. Oh. All right, yeah. Let's look at our environments. It's one of them. I spelled the shit right. What the fuck? FOOO. Oh, okay. I didn't spell it right. I'm done. All right, cool. And then let's see. Me. I forgot how I start this up. There's something in here that I'm supposed to do. You're gonna like this. I'm gonna generate a model right now, maybe. Let's see. Oh, it's this one. Okay. So we're gonna do that one. All right, check this out. I've been seeing, yeah, what's his name? He's told me that his buddy is doing it. I'm not gonna name names, but you know who it is. Let's use cars. 765. 765's friend apparently has a whole organization going, a whole operation. They go and recruit from UH, and then they have a whole thing. And he employs other dudes to actually do the replies. But here's where things can be yeah. He's not doing it. His buddy is. But what he was saying is that they're manually doing it. like, you know, manually responding to things. But I'm like, we can easily build a bot that will do the responses, you know, just do a little bit of, you know, get rid of all of the human labor and just collect. Okay, wait, I'm scrolling through your channel from the other Gmail. We still need to do it. Oh, dude, by the way, GT3RS has apparently just purchased a new 765 LT Spider, and I told him and 765 that we should get together and do some video, like, you know, some photo shoots as well as some video, some rollers. So I think you may want to join for that. You may as well want to join too, Paige, so that, you know, we can get a really cool video, some shots or whatever of the vehicles, and get some nice photos, that kind of thing. I'll be on my bike. I don't plan to. I'm not planning to like drive or be in the car with one of y'all. But I feel like, you know, we get the bike and all that kind of stuff. It could be pretty cool. All right. It looks like this is still installing. All right. There we go. Look at this. All right. Cool. We have a thing. Okay. What should I do? Let's say a girl riding a Ducati motorcycle. Is that how you spell motorcycle? No. Yes. With no gear. I don't know what this is going to do. I don't know what this is going to do. But before I do it, I'm going to give it an input image. So I wanted to use a Ducati Street Fighter. So we'll do Ducati Street Fighter V4 something. Let's go to images here. And we'll take this image. So we'll save it to my desktop. We'll do SFV4. And then let's come back to here. We'll do an input image. And we'll do SFV4 right here. Just drag it in, generate. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. That's how. No, I'm back. Oh, okay. Page in a unicorn GT3. Well, we'll see. We can try that one next. Actually, no, we could just do like, don't you have the GT4 RS, or is it the regular one? I don't know. I don't remember. All right, so while this goes, I guess I'll go do something else. Well, that works. It's a little slow because I have a lot of other things going on. I'm doing this live stream, obviously. I'm also recording, and I also have this video editing thing going on. But oh, here we are. All right, it's starting to generate. All right, hold on. Let's see what we get. I did say no gear, and they put her with gear. Oh wait, no, that looks okay. All right. Oh, I'm pretty sure. All right. You see? Do you see it generating? Are y'all able to see this? I don't know if it looks clear for y'all. I'll make it a little bit bigger. So this is using this is AI here using what is it? Diffusion architecture, and I also have like Llama on here. As well as other models that I can play with. So we can fine tune models to respond the way that we like, I guess. It's going to create a few images, but here's one. So it's, oh man, look, this is shitty. This is such a shitty image. It's not even a Street Fighter. They just made up a new motorcycle. This motorcycle doesn't exist. And look at her eye. Look at that. She's got a lazy eye. She's got a lazy eye, a gimp eye. All right, well, you know, it gets, you can make it better, but this is just a first try. What's up, WhatsApp status? That's an interesting name, WhatsApp status. Is that literally your handle on YouTube? Is WhatsApp status? If so, interesting. Also, this is not the bike. Why did it? Yeah, I'm not going to go into detail here, but like you can come in here and you can do in painting and out painting. And then you can really get this customized. You can iterate and all that kind of stuff. There's also other types of formats that you can do, which I'm not going to do right now. But oh man, look at the eyes. These eyes are jank. Look at that. Look at her eye. What the fuck? I love how it didn't answer. It didn't even do what I told it. I said girl riding the Ducati with no gear. So how about this? I'll say girl on a Ducati. Street Fighter. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, we'll just say a Ducati motorcycle. It doesn't matter. And with hot girl summer clothes on. Let's see what that does. See what we get. Yeah. I hear my computer. I've never heard my computer ever. Is the fans blowing hard? Interesting. By the way, my computer is right there. You can't see it. I have a Mac Studio. It's in the back. Megan Thee Stallion. Wait, is that who is Megan Thee Stallion? Is that that's not the fat one, is it? Is that big one? The one who's nasty looking? Who is Megan Thee Stallion? Hold on, let me see. Maeg. That's a weird name to spell it. A weird way to spell it. The Stallion. Is this a female? This is. Oh my gosh. Man. You know what? I don't understand. I'm from San Antonio. I used to live there. I don't understand why my people are so stupid. Do y'all know what a stallion is? A stallion is a male horse. A stallion is a male horse. A mare is a female horse. So she's a man horse? I guess. She must be a man horse. That's cool. Man horse. Let's see here. Stallion. I'm pretty sure a stallion is a male horse. Yep, an uncastrated adult male horse. So this, yeah. I'm like, am I the only one who just caught that? Like, how you a female rapper or singer or whatever I don't know what she is. And you have a name called Megan Thee Stallion. So she's Megan, the uncastrated adult male horse. Okay. Fucking embarrassment. Embarrassment to the ancestors. Ugh. Yeah. We don't need to see her. Oh, look, this is actually pretty good. This is pretty decent. Look at that. All right, so we have a model. They call tall girl stallion. Who is they? Dumb people? Like, like who is they? People who don't know what the fuck a stallion is? Because I know what a stallion is, and I'm just like, I'm from Texas though, right? So I know a little bit about horses. You know, men are brave. I don't know, like she should be called Megan the Mare. I think a mare is. Let me make sure I know what a mare is, because I may not know what a mare is. Maybe I'm over here. No, I'm right. I'm fucking right. So she should be called Megan the Mare, the female of a horse. That's what she is. But if she wants to have a long horse dick, then sure, she could be long horse dick Megan Thee Stallion. That's fine with me. I don't got nothing to do with her. All right, what do you think about this? These are pretty good, right? You would want to chat with her. I'm pretty sure. What is this? Yeah, I just know. Yeah, don't be sending me that. What are you kind of? Don't be sending inappropriate shit. Yeah. This is good. What do you think of this page? This right here. We got this one and then this one. Which one do you think is better? One or two? Honestly, I kind of like one better, but I like two better because it has the bike in it. But I think I would have to like iterate on this because I want to have the whole bike. I wouldn't want it to just be half the wheel. Like I want more. One. Okay. Almost dies one. All right. So we got some consensus. So we got first one. All right. I'm gonna send it to one of y'all, someone at some point in time in life. So we're going to call this girl on bike. Let me make sure. Let me copy that. I'm gonna send this to one of y'all. Maybe Alex, since he's the one who just messaged me. There you go. So yeah, we just did that in a few. Because she show our not because of that. I like this one more, mainly because I don't know, from for what it's worth, I like photography. So I'm looking at this from like a purely photographer standpoint. This is a really, really good portrait. You know, she's center frame. Her eye is on the top third. She's in between the two thirds here. We have some like the lights here to kind of break it up. On the lower third, we get some hands. You get to see her hands. It's basically a half body shot, 3/4 body shot. Not 3/4, something like that. It's basically from the hip up, and it's got pretty decent background blur. The lighting looks pretty good. Overall, I think it's a fairly decent photo. It's symmetrical enough. Like, I do like the fact that she's in the middle and the bike is somewhat counter to the right to give it a little bit more balance. So I like, from a photography standpoint, I like this one more. But I wanted a bike for my freaking prompt. I like this one more because it actually has a Ducati motorcycle. She's still kind of in the left third. She's right on that third line. Her eye is still in the right spot, but her eye is also a little messed up here. You see? Right there. She got like a lazy eye or something. I don't know. It looks weird. Looks a little weird. And like here in the legs, right here, that looks a little plasticky. Like it looks a little plasticky, filtery. But I mean, it's still decent. I can work with it. I can do stuff with it. But anyway, I sent that off to someone. So have fun with that. But yeah, I just wanted to show that because I think this is something that I wanted to show you last time, but I didn't get a chance because of whatever reasons. So now you can see, what we can do. And this is running local. I can also show you some of the other things, I suppose. We'll do, gosh, what is it called? LLM Studio is what it's called. So this is another tool that allows me to easily, we'll do this later. It allows me to easily get models from Hugging Face. Not gonna, wait, okay, never mind. I was about to say, do I have to upgrade? So I already had, I had the llama weights that I got directly from Facebook back when they made it open source. So those are somewhere. I think that's on my volumes, maybe. Let's see. Volumes, and then that should probably be media more than likely. Yeah, that'll probably be media. And then would it be miscellaneous? Let's just see this way. Miscellaneous. Yeah. So yeah, I have the llama model. So I have the 7 billion parameter up to the 7 to 70 billion. And when you look at how large these are, let's just go here. So you see each one of these files, because it's split. We had to basically we chop the files up so it's not just one big ass file. But each part of the file is 16.1 gigabytes, and we have 7. So it's 17 times 16. It's just fairly large. Teacher, because I'm watching you and you spend your time. Oh yeah, bro. If you've been watching, yeah, if you got questions about certain things, I might be able to answer. Here are the things that I can give you, very detailed, more than you probably want to know answers. Camera systems, from lenses to basically optics, to how the actual sensor works, to some of the algorithms that we use to process these images, all the way down to the linear algebra that we're using to do some of these things. Same thing with audio. I know a lot about audio, more than you would expect. Same for video. It's just an extenuation of camera. Same for photography, same thing. I know a little bit about music production. I used to make music. Obviously, I know a little bit about software because I am kind of a software engineer. I've been doing this for about 10 or 15 years. I don't remember how many years. It's been a long time now. And obviously, I know a lot about computers and security, so I can get into that sometimes. Although I'm not gonna lie, I'm not. It's not like I enjoy that. I prefer talking shit in general. I just like talking shit. I also know a lot about cars, like a lot about cars, as well as the physics behind them and the mechanics and the engineering. Like I know all of that shit. So if you're like how do cars work, or why do you need these things in your engine, or like what are the different types of transmissions and what are their advantages, and how to, like, I can answer all of those. Like fluid coupling transmissions, and why if you spin a impeller inside of a closed system too fast, you can literally cause the thing to explode. I can get into all of that kind of shit. No, I don't have any paid courses. In fact, I don't intend to. I don't intend to do that. Yeah, I know it's a lot of money in it. It seems like everybody and their mama, like all they do is they get on YouTube, they get a few followers, and the first thing they want to do is make a course. I don't know. I used to teach, and if I were to go that route, it would take me a while to get to the point where I want to do an online or a virtual course or something like that. I prefer teaching in person. So when I used to teach, for what it's worth, I taught at UT for their web development course, and what I found with that is that the I excel when I have people in person. I'm not really a very good internet virtual type of thing. This camera is this is the Sony A7S III that I'm using, and I'm only using this one because my Sony A7 IV, I needed it for pictures. Like really, I bought the A7 IV for these types of duties. However, the problem with the A7 IV is it overheats. So if I'm trying to do a long ass stream for like 4 or 5 hours, that's not going to work. However, my A7S III, I can have this thing on literally all day and it's fine. So yeah, honestly, I don't like my current solution because whenever I want to do video, let's say I wanted to do 120p. I don't know why I would want to, but if I wanted to do that, I can't. Like, I would have to disassemble all of this. It's too much effort. I can't do that. But yeah, if Sony releases a A1 Mark II, that will become my new everything camera. I'm selling the A7 IV. I don't know, I might keep the A7S III. It's basically my glorified webcam at this point. But like, I'm selling one of the Fujis. I'll sell one of the Leicas. I'll sell some lenses. Man, you don't know, man. I've been waiting forever, and they haven't announced it. Here, let me. Y'all, I know y'all don't know what this is. This is Sony A1. Oh wait, did they just announce? Oh, whoa. There's a new rumor. Okay, when will it? Q4. Okay, so I need to get my money ready. So here's the A1. Wait, how does this work? Okay. Yeah. So here's the A1, and its claim to fame is it has a dual stacked CMOS sensor at 50 megapixels. It basically has, I mean, it does, but like it basically gets rid of rolling shutter because the readout is so fast. The sensor readout, it's very fast. In fact, the new A9 Mark III, I think, even though it's a global shutter, it's not that much faster than the A1. It is faster. It is faster, but it's not that much faster. So it's kind of cool because that means that if there's like fast moving things, for instance, y'all may be like, when will you ever do this? When I was on a bullet train in Taiwan, these things go 180, 200 miles an hour. If I'm trying to take a picture, all of the things that should be straight, they're now curved and to the right or to the left. I guess you're right, but to the left. I don't know. I can't do it. Curved to the left. All of my pictures that I shot from my train, I mean, sure, I can print it out. It doesn't matter really. But to me, they're ruined. I wanted the poles to be straight. That's really important to me. I want the poles to be straight. Here's another instance, which I will never encounter because I don't like baseball. But if you were to go to a baseball game and you're trying to, take a shot of them swinging the bat's going to be jello. It's going to be like curved. Bats are straight. You probably want the bat to be straight. But I kind of like the fact that for video, I have no more rolling shutter. so I can move and not give a fuck. Not like I do a lot of video yet, but you know, this is how I'm gassing myself up to buy something that I don't need. I need to be able to gas myself up. Here is the A9 III. This was just released, and its claim to fame is it's got a global shutter, which is the first mirrorless camera system with a global shutter. Nah, Jimmy, not the FX3, not the FX3. I have a Sony A7 S3. I should have bought the FX3, but they released it after I had already bought my A7 S3. I had just bought it like 18 months before, and then they released the FX3, and I'm just like, oh, it doesn't matter. Like, it's the same thing. And then they proceeded to not upgrade or update the firmware for the A7S3 for like 2 or 3 years. And then the FX3 got all the updates, but they still don't have shutter angle, so I don't really care that much. I've actually been considering going to Lumix, to Panasonic or someone that has like shutter angle, so I don't have to always have to do that myself. It's such a pain with Sony systems. All right, let me go ahead and restart this, and then I'm gonna stop that, and then I'm still happy to chat about whatever. But yeah, we'll have the video going too. And for the record page, there's more to this than just my camera. On top of this camera, on I guess on front of the lens, or maybe I should tell you the lens. Let me show you a link where you can see all of this. We'll go to, what is it? Linktree, maybe? Linktree here. So yeah, if you go to Linktree, I think this should work. I hope it works. Maybe it won't. Not stuff worth reading. Gear. So if you go to gear, you can see you can see almost all. I haven't updated this in a while, but you can kind of see most of it. So you see here A7S3, A7 IV. But the lens that you're currently looking at me on is the Sony FE20 f1.8, and it's currently at f1.8. And then on top of the lens, I have this filter, this specific filter. I don't think you could buy it from here. I don't know why it even leaks you to here, but yeah, I have this filter on. This is the mist filter and Indy, and yeah, it's actually, I have it on, and then I have lights, and I have a constant white balance. So I think the white balance is set to 4,000 Kelvin on the camera, and all of my lights are set to 4,000 Kelvin. And what I normally do is, well, I'm also shooting in S-Log 3 in the Cine 3 gamut or color gamut. So yeah, and I'm running that through my Atomos Ninja, where I have the Sony correction LUT that you just get from their website. And then that's running into the computer through another interface, which is then applying another LUT, which is a look. I call it a look, which gives me what you're looking at now. So if you want to see, this is what it looks like. It gives you this look. And my lights are a little bright, but I can bring it down. In fact, I have my exposure. Y'all can't see this, unfortunately. Or maybe you can. Here, maybe I can share this, I think. So let's do this. We'll open up this, and we'll open up QuickTime, and then I should be able to show you my desk so you can kind of see. It's a mess. Don't judge. We'll do new screen recording. New movie recording. All right, and then, by the way, if y'all don't know that you could do this, you could do this. Just FYI. So yeah, so here we are. So we're now on my phone, one of my phones at least. And then, oh shit, this doesn't have the new action button. I'm over here trying to do the action button. That shit don't work. Okay, here you go. So y'all should be able to see this, right? So, wait, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, here's it. So here's the Ninja, which, I have access to, like zebras. I can look at false colors. Here, let me actually pull up false colors. So yeah, so I can actually see what my exposure is like if I wanted to. Also, I can record if I wanted to. I'm not going to do that right now. But this is an SSD. So if I want, it'll record directly to this SSD. this is my audio interface. This is the UAD Apollo X4. I make music still, kind of, so I have that. And then obviously there's the Mac Studio display. Here's the camera. As you can see, it's behind a teleprompter, right? And then yeah, camera's back there. You can kind of see the lens a little bit. And then over here we got a Pro XDR, the 32-inch 6K display. And there is another this Thunderbolt 4 port. This is a Thunderbolt 4 dock. This has like 4 Thunderbolts. Yeah, keyboards. So one of the keyboards, trackpad. Another monitor. This is the LG 5K Ultrafine, and then the iPad 13 Pro. And I don't know if I can show this, but if you look, I'll zoom in. You can kind of see it. You see all those cables? All these cables right there? That's the Mac Studio. I have everything. Everything is maxed out on that. Like there's nothing. There are no other ports. Also, all of the ports on the back of my display here are also full. All of the ports on this are full. On the back, all of the ports on this are full. So I make good use of all of these ports. And then obviously, there's a mic. There's some lights. More lights. This is just a desk light. And another light up there, lights. Yeah, that's the desk. And for whatever reason, I have my massage going on here because my neck's been hurting. So every now and again, I'm over here doing that, releasing whatever tension I got in my neck. Yeah, then, another phone, whatever these are. Oh, AirPods, I guess, some other AirPods. I think there's some other AirPod Pros, Maxes back there, maybe, probably. Oh, yeah. There is, one of these. I kind of use them sometimes. And there's a whole bunch of SSDs in the back. I have a NAS over there. I think it's got like 24 or 30 terabytes or something ridiculous. And that's attached via a 10G interface. And that's connected directly to my Mac through actual Ethernet cable. And I got some other stuff going on. There's a couple laptops over there. It's another iPad, other keyboards, mics, cameras, more lights. There's a lot more lights over there. I have gimbals and shit. I got all kinds of random shit. Drones. Like I have drones, like a ton of drones. The original Mavic, the Mavic 2S, the Mavic 3, the Mavic Mini Pro 3, the Mavic M FPV. I was going to get the Avata 2, the new one that just came out. Yeah, I decided I didn't want it. Because I'm like, yeah, it's hard enough to fly now because I live in Class B airspace. And it's technically illegal for me to fly a drone that's over 249 grams. And where I live, so I would have to drive somewhere. I'm just like, not worth it. But yeah, you can go here. You can see some of the stuff that I have. Maybe one day I'll come and update it. I go over most of the things, that's tools as well, And again, the tools are not even up to date. There's some tools that I have that I'm just like, I just got lazy. I was like, this is too much shit to try to do. But if people find it valuable, let me know. I'll do it. All right, let's go back to this video. Let's see. Now I'm going to help you and make short video on Instagram. A lot of people don't know this masterpiece because I've seen Indian people follow the wrong person and buy a course and you're fully free. Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't sell, but that's also, I don't have anything to sell. So like some of the stuff that I'm talking about is just what I happen to be doing. Now, obviously, if people ask very specific questions, I might be able to give them an answer. But yeah, I don't think that, like, especially for programming and computer science, I don't think that kind of knowledge should be gate kept, because the ethos, at least the ethos that I was brought up in computer science, is that this is the one discipline where it's open by default, like it's free and open. Like this idea of open source, it applies in computer science as well. Like all of the research papers are public. They get published in the journals. We can put our stuff on the internet because we are the group of people who created the internet. So it's like it makes a lot of sense that our work is easily accessible on the internet. So that's one of the really cool things about programming and computer sciences is that our tools, the things that we build, the things that other people use, like we can use those to distribute our knowledge, our information, and it's mostly free. Obviously, it's not free. It does have some costs, but it's a marginal cost relative to other things. Like if you wanted to organize an event to teach people how to do stuff in the real world, yes, you would need to have money because I'm gonna have to go pay for a venue. I would have to pay for like I guess the venue. Hopefully, it would include chairs and all that stuff. But I may have to pay for a projector, for microphone, for all of the technology, the AV technology. I would have to make sure that there's food and drinks and the types of things that people would expect if they're going to be in a classroom environment for 2, 3, 4 hours, multiple days on end. It's a lot of things that, you would have to pay if this were out in the real world. But the fact that it's virtual means that the cost is really just my time. But I get paid, so it's fine. I don't need y'all to pay me right now. Or ever really, especially when it comes to just asking questions. Now, if it's like a personal question, aka you want my time individually, that's very different. But what I've told people who ask me questions is that I'm happy to answer anything on stream. That's how I can do it for free. If other people get the benefit, then sure, I'll do it for free. But if it's just a one-on-one thing, like a coaching thing, then you're gonna you will have to pay me, but that's assuming that I want to take the money, which is probably not. So it would probably be a straight up nah. I've turned down people like that, by the way. People are oh, coaching, mentor, and it's I'm good. It's yeah. You'll have a tougher time trying to convince me to do something than to take your money, real talk. All right, let's get this back on. Let's turn it down a little bit. Wait, did something just happen to the audio? Yeah, something happened to the audio. It seems like my mic came out. Or maybe I was just going fast. I don't know. We'll see. No, the mic didn't come out. I think I was just going fast and I put my head in the windstream. By the way, this right here is a new thing that I had just installed. And you can't hear me talking about how much of a difference it makes because the microphone didn't work. That's why you don't hear me talking. Normally you would hear me saying words, talking about the experience, but for whatever reason, the microphone didn't work. And excuse me, this is actually the reason why I decided to go ahead and buy the DJI mic adapter, because I the wireless mic. I'm just you know what? It's not, even though it's kind of reliable, having to have the battery, the fact that touching certain buttons on the microphone will turn on certain options on the device. I just didn't want that. It ruined the whole video for me. In fact, if you want to see that video that it ruins, it's the one where I said testing noise cancellation on the DJI Action 4. That was me salvaging that video. Technically, I wasn't testing that shit. I thought I was recording in normal mode with the thing, but apparently if you touch one of the buttons on the side, it'll turn on noise cancellation. And I didn't know that until after the fact. So it basically ruined a couple, an hour and some change worth of footage. And the way I salvaged it was just saying, fuck it. I'm gonna publish it anyway. Yeah, that's what I did. Oh, by the way, since you're from India, this place right here, this area that I'm in is called Little Delhi. Here, I'll show it to you. So Houston is a very international place. I'm not sure if you've been to America. America overall is very diverse, but it's also an incredibly large country. I know India is large too. America is large like India. In fact, I think we might be larger than India. But yeah, let's go here. I'll show you Little Delhi in Houston. which is where I am. And I'm not in Little Delhi. I'm just saying like I live in Houston. So is this little area right here? Do they call it Little Delhi here? No, they don't. Maybe not. Let's just throw a little looky person here. Or not. Yeah, we'll do a looky person here. Yeah, cool. How does this work? Shit. I don't know how this works. How do I turn around? And why did it put me on the freeway? No, I want to be on the street over here. Okay, there we go. All right, cool. Roscoe, you better stop. See if we can. No, I won't be able to see it. In all of our different areas, we'll have like a sign that says you're in this area, but I can't, like, obviously it's not going to stop there because it's the middle of the street. So the picture won't ever get there. But this is Little Delhi, and it's more than just here. This is kind of just like the outskirts of it. You go in that way, and there's more of it. Then if you go to the other side of the freeway, we have like the Afghan, like there are a lot of Afghanistan, Iraqi, Iranian. Actually, no, the Iranians are on the other side of the freeway. So you got the Indians, and then they kind of like go down Harwin that way. And then on the other side of the street, you have the Iranians. They have like their whole thing. And then on this side, you have the Afghans, the basically the other folks from like Iraq and gosh, what are the other countries that are represented? I don't remember. Kuwait. Oh yeah, Kuwaiti folks are out here. There's some other folks that are in this region. Is it gonna? Oh, this is a business park. Let's go to here. Maybe you'll be able to see some things. Maybe it's really hard. This is hard to operate now. We're not gonna see anything, but some of the signs are in like they're in Arabic and the different whatever. I think in here is Hindi or something like that. Chinatown is over here, so you know all the China people, they want to have their own little place, so they're over here somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. So maybe this is all of this right here, Harwin. This is India, and then just like in real life, China is next to India. It's interesting. So you can see here we got Chinatown, and what's cool about Chinatown, it's kind of hard to see this, but the street signs are generally in Chinese. So let's come over to here into where we can actually see a street sign. They are in Mandarin. Are we going to be able to see it? Not, shit, how do you do it? That was weird. So come here. You see here? So they're not, obviously, they can't all be in Mandarin because, we're in Texas. But you can see here, right? That's Mandarin. So what it'll be is on one side it'll be English, and then on the other side it'll be in Mandarin, or it'll be Mandarin and English, but just together. So yeah, this is a little Chinatown, and then on the other side we got the Vietnamese, basically Southeast Asian. We got some Malaysian too, and then over here we got the other Northeast Asians like the Koreans. Out in this region over here, past Long Point, like all of this, Korean stuff. And then we got the black part of town, the whites part of town, the Mexican part of town, the Latin American part of town, like the people from people down here, not the people from way the hell up here, basically Texas. I actually consider these people, they're basically American to me. I'm just like, yeah. Like you're basically here. Texas was stolen anyways. All right, let's go back to the thing. Let's see if I can at least get to the place. Oh, that's a Corvette. I don't like those. Y'all see how I just like I'm just like, man, you in the way, cop. This is the cops. Honestly, like people go fast here in Houston, so like no one gives a shit. I'm going the speed of traffic. Let me see if what's his name is here. Oh, no, he's not. I hate it. I don't really like Corvettes in general. In fact, I look at Corvette C8s the same way I look at Chargers and Hellcats, or maybe those are the same thing. Hellcats, how about that? To me, that's the same thing. I noticed where I live that oh man, how do I say it? I noticed that when we got a lot of Corvettes showing up here, the quality of our building started going down. So I don't look at Corvettes in a favorable light. Yeah, cost pass you at 90. So yeah, bro, I'm normally going 80 or 90 at all times. If I'm on the freeway, I am going 80 or 90 unless there's traffic. But because I don't have to really go out and drive like normal people, like I only go out when there's no traffic. So I'm going 80 or 90 everywhere. On my motorcycle, I'll sometimes go about 100. This is a naked, so it's not really as fun to go that fast. By the way, that's one of the things that I like about it. I know that if this were a fully faired bike, I would be doing the stupidest shit. I would be going like when I had my other Panigale. I had a Panigale. I would be doing stupid shit like that, trying to see if I can get to 200 miles an hour. All right, so we're gonna cut all this out. We don't care about any of this. Man, this is a long light. Shit. Okay. Okay. Do I need to look at myself taking off gloves? Probably not. Okay, so we'll cut this out all the way to maybe. Yeah, sure. We'll go to here. I'm gonna have to do something with that. I'll undo it for now. So you can kind of hear me, but notice that the mic it's picking me up from ambience now. It's not actually my mic. All right, let's pull up other clips. See what else we got. This is 29. What did I do here? So I think I went. So, oh, this is the part that I went to go pick up. It was the wrong part. I must have turned off my. Yeah, I turned off my camera. But yeah, the part that I picked up that day that they ordered for me was the wrong part. You see May 11th, and then you see May 31st. This is when I got my bike back. It was May 31st. Oh man, talk about not fun. All right, I guess this is me. So we'll put it at the end. See what the hell I was babbling about.
All right, here at the Ducati dojo here in Houston, and yeah, I just took on my part out on my backpack and heading into the sunset, and they're about to get it.
Man, even here, even the mic doesn't work here. Oh gosh, my gosh. Okay, fine. I don't care anymore. I'm going to release another city video. It's okay. Now that's blasphemous. Same category as Charger is insane. Is it? It's have you've seen one up close, right? You like it's plasticky. Like it's really plasticky. It's I don't know, it's not for me. It's not the level of refinement that I have come to expect in my vehicles. And neither is the Tesla. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm in a Tesla right now. I absolutely hate it. But even the Tesla isn't, where I would want it to be. I might, you know what? I might have video maybe. I don't know if I do. We're gonna see. Is this video? Let's do videos. Cause I think I have videos of some of the whips. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Oh yeah, and I also have like footage of installing things that I never edited, and I'm not gonna edit. Okay, this is, well, you're not gonna be able to see what, but like this is the inside of. No, it's dark. You can't see. Let me just find. Wait, what? Oh, this is, wait, top one. Oh wait, what would? Okay, I don't know what that is. Okay. All right. Apparently, I don't. What the hell? Maybe I don't have videos of what I thought I had. This is the problem with my shit. Like, I have all these different phones and devices, and I don't know where things are. Like, I don't know where any of my photos are. I know where some of them are, but most of them I don't. Oh, here, check this out. So I'm related. I know nobody expected this. I didn't even expect this, but here's a tour of the GitHub office. I guess, yeah, this happened to be on my iPhone. This must have been the year where I was like, I guess I'll have an iPhone. So yeah, this is, I think I was sharing this for my mentee, maybe? I don't remember. But yeah, this is, the library at the GitHub office. I normally work late, so I was always there. Here is, this was the new part that they built. It was kind of cool. We got refrigerators and all that kind of shit. Yeah, this is where I would always used to work in the past. This is the part that was older. And then they built this extension that I was on right there. And let's see here. Here is something else. This is near the kitchen and stuff, like where we would do our all hands, that kind of thing. I need to hit her up. I haven't talked to her in a while. I won't say her name, but I need to hit her up. It looks like somebody has a video of me. This is me. Yeah, that's me right there. Luxury build, quality is solid. What about performance? Corvette is definitely different than basic muscle. I can agree it probably won't match a Porsche, but I think it's still a solid platform. I agree with you. I think it is a solid platform. But here's the thing. I think that the car should come from the factory, like just ready to go. I don't think that you should have to do other stuff. Now, if you're talking about, because you didn't say the Z06 you didn't say that. You said the C8. Now, if you would have said the ZO or like a Z version, then yes, I would say yes. Like, I would actually put the Z above a regular GT3. Never mind. That's a lie. I won't. Maybe for performance in a straight line, maybe. Actually, I don't know. I've never. So to be fair, I've never driven the new Corvette C8. So I can't say. I've only driven the C6, and I've been in a C7. I've never driven a C8. But there was a point in time when I was contemplating buying the Z06, and man, I went back and forth. Like, I'm not gonna show messages, but I was talking to my one of my friends. I was just like I can't pull myself. I don't know. I can't pull myself together to get it. I'm just like, it's just not. But the one that I wanted was the hard top. This one. And here, let me show you. Let's spec one right quick. I'll show you. I remember the spec. It's the gold rims with the orange body with the Spider version. I think the 3LZ or something package. So I'm not just saying shit that I haven't tried or looked at. I've actually looked at these. I did consider it for real. And ultimately, I was just like, I can't deal with the quality. Like, it's just not. It's not there for me. Yeah, I had to do the black carbon. But the wheels that I did was this right here. These gold wheels right here. Oh my gosh. I think the main reason I want it is because of those wheels. Like, oh my gosh. I'm a sucker for gold rims. Man, I just become dumb. I think I did the dipped leather. I think this is it. Or maybe this isn't it. Is this dipped? Okay, well, is this dipped? I don't know. Oh yeah. It was this. It wasn't this color. It was just another color, but it doesn't matter right now. And then I did the Z07 package. And then this is where I'm like, no, because I thought it was only $8,000, but when you add it, it's actually more than $8,000. It's going to add some other shit. You see here, you got to figure out this, and I think I did the visible carbon, and then it added some other shit. Yeah, you see here, 20 grand. So when I saw this, I was just like, nah. I'm like, you're in GT3 prices at this point. So if I'm going to pay GT3 money for not a GT3, I'm gonna get a GT3. No, the one that I want. which is like this is, even though this is cheaper than the GT3, I would much rather pay 220. I'll pay the extra 60K. To me, that's not that big of a deal. No, considering what you're getting. Like in my GT3, the leather, like I haven't experienced better leather in any other car that costs under 350K. It's comparable to like Ferrari leather. No, I would never get a Koenigsegg. I'm not really into those. Now, there is a car that I want as an art piece, and it's a Pagani Zonda. It's this right here. Actually, it's a Huayra. Huayra. With the blue carbon, or maybe even red carbon. I even have a picture of it. Like, that's the car that I want, and I will not drive it. I want it specifically so I can put it in my house. So that means I have to get a house first, like a house, a real house, not just a basic, I live in all the houses look alike. I mean like a house on an acre or two. And then I want my car in the house, or maybe I have one of those cool garages with like the glass and, I can see it. I want to be able to look at it. I don't ever intend to drive it. I just want to look at it because they are beautiful. Oh my gosh. I have some pretty cool detailed shots of it, by the way. I get that Corvette over 120, it's like for the price, nah. Like there was another car, like Ford, I think it was the Ford GT, something the new Ford Mustang that the dealerships want like $350,000 for it plus $100,000 over sticker. I'm just like, for a Mustang? I don't know. It's not for me. No, I'm good. I'm like, nah, that's not for a Mustang. I don't know what it's called, like Mustang. I don't know what is it called. Do you know what that is? A Dark Horse? The one that's stupidly expensive? No, this isn't it. It's not this. What is it? All right, let's just go to Ford. Maybe they have it on the website. I doubt it though. Oh, GTD. Yeah, that thing. Yes. GTD. They'll figure it out. So when I saw the announcement, I didn't know the price initially. I talked to my friend about it. He's like, "Oh, it costs this much." He got the offer to get one, and when he told me the price, I was like, "The fuck." I'm like, I guess I'm not getting it. I went back to being broke. I was like, I guess I'm broke again. Cause I suffer from something called selective brokenness, where I'll realize the price of something and I'll be like, okay, I will decide now that I'm broke. I can't do it. But yeah, bro, like I want it. Oh my gosh. So I am kind of a Mustang. Like I used to own a Mustang. I'm kind of partial towards Ford. I'm not a big GM fan. Hence I'm not trying to go into a Corvette, but I don't know. Maybe if they get a real steering wheel and not that weird square thing, maybe I would consider it. Maybe if they give me not an automatic, a manual, maybe I would consider it. Maybe. Probably not. Cause still like, I'm just like, man, but I'm still in a Corvette. I'm sorry. I know it's stupid. It's dumb. I just can't shake it off. No, I just can't do it. If I get in a car that has the same switchgear as a Hertz rental, my gosh, bro, I can't do it. I can't do it. Not for that price. Not for that price. That was actually one of my issues when I had an Audi RS-Q8. That was one of my issues with that. It has some of the same switchgear that you find in a Volkswagen. I'm just like, Ford GT? No, I can't fit in the Ford GT. I'm too tall. I literally cannot get in. I've tried. I don't fit. It's not meant for people my size. And they're really small too. It's not just like for short. Like they're also really narrow, much narrower than you think. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I have any photos that can show you how it looks. I mean, I have photos of it. I just don't know if I have any photos that can give you the scale of how ridiculously small it is. So no, I can't fit in it. To be honest, the main car that I like, I have a beef with right now with the brand because they've screwed me out of my 992 allocation, and they still owe me a lot of money from my G63 that I sold them because I was going to get a Macan GTS to kind of hold me over. And they came back and they're like, we can only give you like $300 off. And I was like, the fuck? The fuck? After like, like I got to a point where I'm like a Porsche VIP member at that dealership. I've brought a lot of business to that dealership. I've also done a lot of business with that dealership. And I'm just like, it was a slap in the face. So I was just like, you know what? I'm good. But they never gave me my money back. So I need to go do that. I need to deal with that. Because there's a lot of money actually. And I know they have the new 992 generation, 992.2 generation of GT3. No, I'm sorry, 911s, but I don't like it. I hate it. I know you probably weren't on my Instagram, but I had a story where I was going through it. I fucking hate it. Let me see, 992, 911. I'm gonna show you why. There are some things that oh my gosh, I absolutely hate it. I'm like, why would they ruin the car? First of all, and this isn't it, they got rid of in Porsches they have like you turn the car on with a actual turn key, the way that we used to do back in the day. It's on the left side. They've decided to get rid of the turn key and put a fucking push button there. So now it has push button start. I'm sorry, but no. I'm not trying to do that. This is what I think.
Why are you gay?
That's what I feel.
Who says I'm gay?
Like, why?
You are gay.
I don't want a push button. Are these the same piece that Joe bought from? You know Joe? Wait, are you from the Discord? No. I did most of my business with Porsche West Houston. He does business with Momentum. They were Momentum Porsche. And they recently moved down here to River Oaks. So they're literally right across the street. I can walk there. And he's told me, he's like, oh, you should just work with them. I was like, I mean, sure, I would. But the thing is that a lot of times they won't give you allocations unless you've done business with them. And I've never done business with them. So it's like the chances of me going into the dealership and saying, hey, I would like to buy a GT3, because I've owned them before. I've owned two 911s and Panamera and a Macan. So it's like I've owned all of these different Porsches. I don't think they're going to be like, oh yeah, sure, we're going to allow you to get a GT3. I don't think it works that way. They're going to be like, no, you're going to have to basically play the game again. And I'm not willing to play the game again. I'm not trying to buy a Taycan or two. I'm not trying to buy a fucking Cayenne. I don't want that shit. I just want the GT3, but they be playing games these days. So these days, I'm just like, I will drive my Tesla. That's where I'm at. I just drive my Tesla. It's fine. It gets me to where I need to go. Sure, I bitch and complain all the time when I'm in it, but it still gets me to where I need to go with my bitching and complaining. Let's look at the new 992 if it's here. 911 Carrera models. This doesn't seem like the new one. I guess maybe they don't have it yet. All right, yeah, I guess they don't have it yet. I don't know. There was a video. They published a video somewhere. But if you're interested, you can go look at it there. You can see why I hate it. It's gotten heavier. They've made it more like just, I don't know, they just removed more soul. It's got batteries in it now because it's got EV drivetrain along with the engine. It's got a larger engine. I think they got rid of the regular turbos, and I think they're E-turbos now. Just more complexity. It's just like, you didn't need to add power. You could have removed weight. I think that's what most like 911 purists want, just less weight. Because the last one, like even the new 992, like I've been in them, several of them. GT3, GT3 RS, the 992 GTS, and a turbo. I've been in all of them, and like they all feel, I don't know, they don't feel like Porsches anymore. They're too disconnected. Especially like the new turbo. It's just Yeah, it's fast, but I don't know. I don't even get it, to be honest. I don't understand. Like, I'm at a point now where it's like if anybody got a 911, it don't make sense to me if you don't get a GT3. And if you don't want a wing, you get the GT3 Touring. And if you don't want a GT3, then maybe you shouldn't be owning a Porsche. You just go get like a Taycan or something. Go plug that shit in. Get one of those. I heard that it's getting Ferrari soup. Yeah. It is, bro. It's Porsche is the new Ferrari, and I'm not a fan of it. I like one of the things that I loved about Porsche, even though I never got a chance to do it, is that you can pretty much get any car you want except for the GT. Like when I got my money, like GT3s were getting to that point where you had to like play the game. So when I first went to the Porsche dealership, I went to buy a GT3. I had cash in hand. Okay. Like I had the spec, I saw what it cost, and I'm like, all right, I have the cash. I'm going to the dealership. These fools laughed at me. They're like, yeah, you're not getting that. I'm like, what do you mean? I have the cash. They're like, yeah, it doesn't matter. I was like, huh? It was the first time in my life that I experienced that, yeah, if you have the money, it don't matter. I learned a very valuable lesson that day. Money ain't everything. And then they're like, oh yeah, you got to do all these. I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, they had a Macan Turbo on the lot, and they were like, oh, you want to test drive it? I test drove it, and I shit you not, I left with that car. And I left my AMG. I had an AMG C63S Coupe. I gave them that car. I'm like, you know what? This SUV is better than my AMG C63 Coupe. Yeah, like it was that great. So yeah, I was like, I didn't even miss it. And then shortly after, I think like 3 or 4 months later, I ended up buying a 911 GTS all cash. And then I think a year or two later, I ended up buying a Panamera GTS. And then a little bit later, I ended up getting a GT3. So I finally got my GT3, but it wasn't a new one. I was forced to buy a used one. Oh man. But I got it at a good deal. Initially they wanted $192,000 for it. I negotiated heavily and I got it for $160,000. And then when I sold it for $187,000. Put 15,000 miles on it and sold it for $187,000. I think I owned it for like 2.5 years. And then I had my ayahuasca experience and it was like, yeah, get rid of that shit. Would you like an electric car if it was raw? No. Because I like the sound. I like to be able to switch gears. Like I like the clutch. I like all of that stuff. I like to be mid-turn and be like, you know what? Let me just clutch in and just rev my engine to 9,000 for no reason. I love stupid shit like that. Like one of my favorite things to do is when I'm going down like a road when there are pedestrians, and I just ride down and then like, while I'm riding and there are people there, I just clutch in and just do that. I love it. That's me. I like doing stupid shit. So I can't do stupid shit with an electric car, and I don't like the risk. Like, who controls the electric car? It's connected to the internet. It's electronic. Like, I don't want that shit. I want something to where if I want to run, they can't remotely shut my car down. Which is why I'm probably I may not be getting any new cars other than like maybe the SUV. But if I do buy a new car, it's going to be a used car, like an old car. So I've been looking at old cars, like from the 50s and 60s. Also from the 90s. One of the cars that I would love to get, I used to have one. It's the Mercedes, from this specifically the 1997, I think, 1997 Mercedes S-Class. Mercedes S, I mean, I can get a 600, I guess. I don't know. But the V12, like this is what I want here. And I've been thinking about it. So if I can find a good model, like, one that's in really good condition with relatively low miles with the upgraded sound system with peanut butter interior, I will probably buy that. And that will probably become my car. just that'll just be my car. And, hopefully I can get parts for it and, keep it up to date and all that kind of stuff. But man, I loved this car. Even to this day, this is like my all-time favorite car. just as just a regular, just like a sedan, I don't think you can beat this. Can you really beat this? Nah, see, the thing is that it's not totally in your control. That's the thing. Like, it's not within my control. It's within their control, and I don't like that. But you know, I'm not the kind of person that's going to say just because I don't like electric cars that they don't have a place. I do think that electric cars are cool for some people, and they do honestly they do have some advantages that you don't have in gas. I will give it that. I don't. I'm not one of these kind of people that just hates it and just hate it to hate it. I'm willing to acknowledge some of the benefits that electric vehicles have. In fact, I have an electric vehicle. It's not like I'm just saying this out of my ass. Man, my gosh. Oh my gosh, these monoblock rims. The interior is kind of dirty though. It's not the color that I want. How many miles? 146,000. I don't know. Yeah, if I can find an example with under 50,000 miles, and I know that's hard to do, but I'm sure they exist, I would get it. Oh my gosh. Oh man. What's another old car that's dope? I don't know. Look at that engine. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I think this might be my next car, because I've never owned a Mercedes with a V12 engine. In fact, I've never owned a V12 engine, so this could be a really cool way to get into a V12 engine. I know there's the other car that you can get, the what is it? The Ferrari what is it called? Ferrari I forgot what it's called. Do one of y'all know what it is? It's the four-door Ferrari. Datsuns, Nissans? Nah, not for me. I don't really like the Japanese vehicles that much. I don't like their looks. Also, I don't like the way they generate power. And I'm assuming that's in this Nissan. I'm not a big fan of forced induction, especially turbochargers. I will tolerate a supercharger because there's no lag. But I'm not a fan of turbochargers. The power delivery is not consistent and it's not linear. And the kind of driving that I prefer doing, it favors linear power. I'm not really a big fan of going fast in a straight line. That's not really what I care about. I care more about being able to carry speed in the turn and also to be accelerated in the turn if I wanted to. And if you have a turbo, well, the power is kind of elastic. So it's like, you might be here and all of a sudden you get fucking all this power when you hit boost. And now it's like upsetting the chassis. And I don't like that. I like, linear power. And that's one thing that electric cars are superior at. Electric cars I don't think you can beat them in terms of power delivery. Now, maybe you could say, yeah, from an emotional standpoint, yes, you're right. Like, I do think that you can have a more emotional power delivery with an ICE, right? Because the way they tend to work is that at the higher RPMs, they start to generate more of their power, and you get the sound and you get that rush. So the emotional aspect of ICE is better, but from a purely just like efficient that we need to deliver this power, I don't think you can do that better than an electric vehicle. And it's smooth. Like, one of the reasons why we want more cylinders is so that we can get smoother power delivery. Like, instead of having 4 pulses, which would be on a 4-cylinder, we get 12 pulses. And because of the angle of the camshaft, literally the angle of it's a small amount of arc in between each of those pulses. So what you get is incredibly smooth power delivery, and it's smoothened out even more by the fluid coupling in the transmission. So, but you need a transmission. So that's another benefit of an electric vehicle, is that you don't need a transmission. However, in a ICE you do. Why? Well, it's because they have a very limited power band, and we need to match the power band of the engine with what we need in the real world, like, you know, acceleration, top speed, all that. So we use the transmission, but that's inefficient. And it's also jerky when you shift gears. No matter how smooth you think your transmission is, it's jerky compared to an electric vehicle. There is nothing. It's just smooth. In fact, if you're not used to it, you may be expecting a shift, and you're not going to get a shift. It's just smooth power delivery. So yeah, there are benefits. But yeah, I need a V12 now. I need to experience a V12 Mercedes, because I don't think they're ever going to make these again. I can probably buy one of these cash. You could probably find one for like under $10,000 these days. Let's see. What is it? Car Auto Trader maybe? Oh no, we can look at Cars and Bids. His website. What's his name's website? Cars and Bids. Wait, did that not work? Cars and Bids. Let's see how much these things are costing. Mercedes SEL 600, I think. No, S600. I sold. Oh man, oh my gosh. I was like, for 12 grand, I will buy this today, and I'll send this piece of shit Tesla back. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh my gosh, it's sold already. I would have taken it with a black interior, even though I want peanut butter. I would have taken black. Oh my gosh. Yes, I need this. I need this. You don't even understand. So here's some cool things about this car. It has electric mirror. You adjust the mirror electrically. Doug. Oh yeah, Doug DeMuro. Yeah, is it Doug DeMuro? Is that his name? Doug DeMuro? I think that's his name. Okay, so this is the one that I want. It ended. Sold for $12,000. Is this peanut butter? No, it's not peanut butter. Is this a coupe? Is this a CL 600? A CL 600 would be even better. It has the old school car phone. I remember this. Man, I can be on the phone. I don't need an iPhone no more. Just use the car phone. You know you made it when you're using a car phone. I should get it just because it has a car phone. Yeah, this is a CL. This looks like the coupe. Oh, they have all the maintenance too? They replaced the fan clutch. What is this? Radials. I guess those are tires. Okay, so they have all this information. Okay, that's cool. They want $15,000 for it. I don't think that's that bad. The rim, they got the polish. Oh, it's a CL coupe. I mean, I guess I could do it. I don't know why, but I like the 4-door. I would do that, but I don't know. Let's see if we can find a 4-door. Sold. Man, why are they showing sold? Why would they show me sold shit? I don't care if it's like just all of these are sold, man. So it looks like if I want something, I might have to just pick up the CL. Oh, no, it's sold. This one's sold. And this is still forbidding for it. This isn't an S though. This is a CL. I don't know why they put this as an S. Oh, I guess this before the CL. Okay. So it's the S600 coupe, and then I guess they eventually renamed it to a CL. 389 horsepower, 420 pound-feet of torque. That's actually really good. I think the one that I owned was only like 200 and some change. I had a 300 SEL a long time ago. Oh, he got video too. Is he gonna start it up? Man, if he wants to sell me, all he needs to do is start it up. Oh my gosh. Let me hear the audio system. He's not gonna start it up. Man, the interior is beautiful. Wow, look at this interior. This shit looks new. Holy shit. Oh man, I'll be like a boss.
Okay, go ahead and start it.
Eh? It don't sound that good. Oh, never mind. Okay, that sounds better. Yeah, they want 15 Gs. That's the CD player. There's no Bluetooth, bro. Bluetooth. Wow. How many miles does this have? 53,000 miles. Wow. Sheesh. That's really good. Oh, 26 bits so far. Ended. Oh, reserve not met. Okay. So it's not $15,000. It's maybe more. So they put a reserve on it. Yeah, we don't know what it costs. I'm over here thinking that it's going to be only 15 grand, but nah. I think that's a really good price for a car because cars these days, especially used cars, are very expensive. They're overpriced. I've been seeing that like what do you call those things? Jeep Wagoneers, almost $100,000. And there are even used vehicles that are $70,000, $80,000, and these I'm just talking about regular F-150s. So like vehicles are so expensive. So I think if you can get a vehicle for 15 grand, like you're winning.
The next thing is they're gonna try to put in the piece that I couldn't get back in.
All right, it turned on that noise cancellation again. I can hear it, and I hate it.
For whatever reason, I couldn't get it back in.
Do I need to keep all that? What's here? Did I say anything? Well, so the mic's not even working, so like there's no need to have that. Let's see what's here. Not that. This is when I picked it up. Okay, so we'll throw that here for now.
We'll see what the text gotta say. Clap, clap. 1, 2, test 1, 2. All right. So,
oh, okay. So I have. Shit. Okay, so I'm gonna have to sync audio. Do I even leave in this one? It's too bright. I remember. Okay, no wonder. I remember now. I remember everything. All right, let's see if I can fix this somewhat. Do that. All right, so it's overexposed, as we can see here. We'll use film emulation to
slightly better.
To somewhat fix that. Go ahead and come here. This is Action 4 footage. Action 4 is Devlog. Okay, let's bring the exposure down, see if that works. Somewhat. It's yeah, we're not really recovering that much detail. There's detail here just a little bit, but for the most part I didn't have the right ND filter on, so this is really my mistake. But yeah, let's see how this handles it. may need to adjust highlights as well.
All right, this is as good as I'm gonna get with these mirrors. Hopefully this stays attached.
Yeah, increasing the money supply. Yeah, I was in my so every week on
Ended up
Wednesday,
being much
I
brighter
actually
than
have
I
like a
expected
group
it to
call
be.
that I do, which is part of the reason why like on Wednesdays I rarely stream. But I was basically talking about how like the government gave everybody these $1,400 stimulus checks and I didn't get shit, even though I paid a shit ton of money in taxes the year prior. And the only thing that I got from all these people getting these I call them inflation checks. All these people getting these stimulus checks is the cost of everything that I have to pay for went up. So I'm just like, all of the stuff that everybody's getting, I get no benefit from it. I don't get anything. Like the new student loans that they just fucking just wiped away. They're like, oh, we're gonna erase up certain people's student loans. I'm like, why hasn't nobody offered to erase my student loans? I'm actually someone who's a productive member of our society. I've paid more to the government than I've ever taken out in student loans. And I'm just like, how is it the case that people who don't actually add to our society are the people who get the most, and the people who actually carry our society on their backs don't get shit? It's very infuriating to me, especially when you start to understand like who actually pays all of the taxes, and you have all these people saying, oh, the rich don't pay taxes. It's like, no, you don't pay taxes. When you look at who actually pays the majority of the taxes in this country, I want to say it's the top 10% pay 90% of the taxes in this country. So it's just, or something like that. I don't know. Let's see. I might be lying. Let me make sure I'm not lying. Who pays the most tax in America? And then hopefully it can like give me all of the this maybe. Yeah. Let's see. Top okay, yeah. So the top 1% pay almost 50% of all taxes. The top 5% pay 66 or 65% of all taxes, those are share taxes. The top, and that's including the top 1%, obviously, top 5, you know. And then the top 10%, I was wrong. I lied. I'm sorry. I lied. It's the top 10% pay 75%, 76% of all taxes. So when I hear all these folks saying, oh, we need to tax the rich, and it's just like, who the fuck do you think are being taxed? It's me. It's like, how are all these people who don't do shit out here saying what we need to do? Like, we need to increase taxes on people like me. Like, what the fuck? It's like, no. I think I pay enough. I pay more than my fair share. Because what's really happening is they're taking my money and giving it to people who aren't as productive. And they're giving it to Ukraine and Israel and Taiwan and whatever other country needs freedom and democracy weapons. That's what I don't like that shit. So, man, I fucking hate taxes. Let me get off this. I will get myself upset and can't sleep.
It ended up being much brighter than I expected it to be.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
That's why I didn't bring the right ND filter. When I left my house, it had like, it was cloudy because it was supposed to rain. So I was thinking, you know what? I'm just gonna kind of go here with this ND8 and that should be good. We get there, it ended up taking like 2 hours. Like some things went wrong, and we ended up staying there for another 2 hours. And the sun, like all the clouds disappeared, and the sun came out. It was bright as hell. And this is what we're seeing. It's bright as hell.
my microphone is this.
But I think I only need to be here, so we'll go to when I take off. Maybe right here. Yeah, sure. We'll go there. Wait, what's this? I don't even think I want that.
Fucked up. So it should sound a lot better, hopefully.
Yeah, look at that. All of this is blown out. I can't recover that. Oh, fuck. Yeah, given that why let's go to Eterna. So given that I can't recover it, I'm gonna just roll with it. We'll only go down a third of a stop. Wait, what? Negative 0.3. There we are.
Yeah, he's. It feels so good to be back on my bike. It's been away for 3 weeks. For a second, I almost forgot that I owned a Street Fighter. I was just like, you know what? Do I even own one of these things? Looks like I do. Uh-oh, it put me in neutral. I'll take it. I'll take it. I think it wants me to use the clutch. Okay.
Man, it's so overexposed. It looks so bad.
I have a microphone attached to the bike, not a microphone, a field recorder attached to the back of the bike. So we may get some pretty cool audio of the ambient surroundings on the freeway. We'll see. That's assuming that it stays attached to my bike.
Did I do that? Action and ambience? Oh, I did, but which one is this?
And then
Okay, so I do have one with
the 16 on.
This is the one I should be using.
Maybe the 8. I had the 64 on, but it was very cloudy, so I put this one on. Now I realize that maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh my gosh, keep hitting bumps like that. I don't know what they've done to this street. My bike is even and shit. It feels weird. Man, these mirrors, all I can see are my gloves. I can't see anything. I definitely need some risers. They need to be up a little bit higher than they are. It's almost as if they gave me the wrong attachment. Alright, let's see the video. Alright, he's still there. Don't get over here. What are you doing?
How does that sound? Pretty decent. Oh, yeah. Not only did you get no benefit, you also, yeah. All it did was like it erased my purchasing power. Also, people can go buy Louis Vuitton with their freaking $1,400 stimulus checks.
I didn't realize it would take this long to get this done.
All right, I hear a drone. See if I can isolate that. So this is going to sound very weird. Just FYI. Here's your warning. Is it 100 here? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do another sweep to find here. Yeah, we'll do here.
Let's go pick up the bike. 30 minutes. Then go grab the
Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, I can hear shit like that. I don't know. I used to mix, so.
It's gonna be. We're gonna have a late lunch.
The way you can tell is if you, I don't know, they're only like 12 notes, but if you kind of know what they are, you can kind of figure out what frequency, what the fundamental frequency is. And once you find the fundamental frequency, you can find all the other ones, all the other harmonics. It's fairly straightforward, to be honest. It's still there though. Let me make this a little bit wider. All right, let me confirm. Look at that. That looks so bad. It's all blown out, just white. Man. Oh, man.
I want to get some, what do you call those, resets to change the height of my basically my knees. They need to be a little bit lower, a little bit too bent up, cramped up. Oh man, that was amazing.
Okay. Is there any other footage that I need to bring up?
Here. We're gonna go over here.
Oh shit, there is. There's. Oh.
So we're gonna.
Oh, this is picking up the bike. Shit.
See what
Okay.
it looks like.
Okay. Fuck.
Hey, how are you doing? Alright. So we got some pretty dope bike here. They have the full Akropovich exhaust, the barrel. I hate the wheelbarrow look though. They don't allow you to do the.
This could be cool.
exhaust
I can add
anymore,
that, I guess. Let's see what else is here. I should have looked at the footage. I don't remember. I guess it's just looking at the bike up close.
For us. 24.
What camera is this?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm finally able to get it.
Yeah, because it was supposed to rain all day. That's when we did the Shepherd, right?
Yeah. The weather is clear out there, right?
Oh, this is DJI. Okay. Wow, this looks really good.
225.
I couldn't tell this was my DJI. It looks so good. Wow. This is actually impressive. Can y'all believe that this is a DJI Pocket, the little baby camera that they make? This is a really good here. Let me come out of this timeline, and I'm gonna delete this because apparently I have this right here that has to do. So I'm gonna just dump it in here for now. And we're gonna throw my Pocket 3. Yeah. This is Kodak film emulation. I don't want Kodak film emulation. I'm gonna do Eterna. That's normally the one I like. I'm a Fuji fan, okay? So I have the Fuji camera and I like the film simulations. And my favorite one is Eterna. So that's the one we're gonna use. We're gonna use Eterna right here. All it does is it raises the blacks. You know, it makes it cool looking. Also, let's get rid of film grain. We don't need any of that. Turn that off. Yeah, look at this. Doesn't this look really good? Ignore me moving. No, just ignore all that. But can you tell that this is a tiny pocket camera from DJI?
Hey, how you doing? I'm here to pick up the Street Fighter V4S 24. Yeah, I'm like, I'm finally.
Draw clutch. I kind of want it, but I'm not gonna get it. I hear that you got to maintain it.
Yeah.
You got to you got to do stuff. And that's the last thing I want to do is anything. I don't want to do anything. Let's dump this in there too. Let's see what that's like. We will copy that, and then we will paste the. Okay, they're gonna let me do it. I'm gonna paste the effects. Take a look at it.
All right.
Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful.
Oh yeah, he's
Okay,
with me.
we was
Oh shit. Oh, can I do mobile pay?
yeah, Visa,
Oh, okay.
MasterCard, yeah, what do we got?
I got MX.
Okay.
Oh, that's the same tell title I have. I just realized that.
Yeah, turn green, you should have Visa. There you go.
Man, this is a beautiful bike.
All right. And I gotta be back here.
That
Do I need to
Akropovich
schedule my appointment
exhaust,
for the
full
first
titanium.
surgery?
Man, I wish that they still had the undertail, like the underbelly exhaust. That's my favorite one, but apparently I can't get it anymore. All right. Oh, I guess this is them bringing the bike out, so I guess we need that. We'll just dump it, see what happens.
Timmy, I'll take it.
We have to get a guy on the drive for 30, 40 grand, right?
I mean, hey, I'll switch it. I mean, it's the same.
You might want to catch him.
Man, so this is what I got new. I love this. I love it. These are the stickers. These are the stickers that I waited for 3 weeks for. This is why my bike was in the shop for so long. Just this. The next piece that I'm going to get is they told me that they had the carbon fiber front wheel cover in stock already, like there, and they told me they'll give me a good deal on it. So I'm probably going to pick that up. And then I want to get the frame covers, the carbon fiber frame covers to put here. And the last thing I will probably do is get the titanium, what do you call it? The titanium and carbon swing arm cover. And I don't know. I thought about getting this thing right here in carbon, but I don't know. We'll see. This is a sexy bike though. Like, man, I really love this bike. For what it's worth, let's give a little bit of a backstory. I've been wanting to buy a Street Fighter since I heard the rumors of it. And when it initially came out, it came out, I think, a year after I had just bought my Monster. And I was like, I'm not about to buy another bike. I was just, I was like, I just got it. I actually loved the Monster. I really liked it. I didn't know I would love it. I've owned a lot of bikes, and so far, I'm going to say my Monster 1200R has been my best bike ever, including, even though I have the Street Fighter. I think my Monster was better. Just from like a daily, just driving on the street, like it's much smoother. It's got a lot of torque. I love the sound. I like the upright seating position. You sit like you're a king. I love it. It's really good with passengers too. You just pull off the top part, and a passenger can sit on. It's pretty cool. All right, let's see.
Timmy, I'll take it.
We have to get a guy on the drive for 30, 40 grand, right?
Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I need to get wheel, like what do you call these, front fork sliders, and I need to do this in black. I don't like this right here. There's some other things that are on here. I don't know if we got any footage of it. I hope we did. Maybe I did. Let me see if with the other camera. Oh yeah. So there's my camera right there. So I'm pretty sure we eventually got something. This must be my other camera. Okay, so what camera is this? I don't know what camera this is, but I guess this is a shot that we'll probably end up getting, like a small piece of it. Maybe from here. These are showing off the new levers, the T whatever they are. Those levers. What else? Maybe, oh wait, maybe this is a better. Let's see.
Bring it to us or James?
To y'all.
Okay. Oh, these are all DJI. I see what's going on.
All right, so we got to figure out what's up with this. I don't think they installed the USB thing, so we're figuring that out. But here's what's going on. We got the mirrors, which okay. So wait, what the fuck?
All right, so we can delete. Oh, nope. Delete. Sure, yeah, move the trash. We don't need it.
Turn it on, see if that works. Nah,
it doesn't work. This would, okay, I see. It actually has a light on there, I guess. Yeah, this is us figuring shit out. We were there for a long ass time. Yeah, as you can see, some of these clips are 17 minutes. Like, we were here for a long time. I started sweating and shit. All right, this is when I finally got it. Okay. So okay, and then I guess I go home. Oh, and then I go do a night ride. Okay. So this must be. This must be the Sony. Roscoe? What was this filmed in? 20, fuck. Okay, so I can't use it. All of these should have been in 60. Oh, wait, oh, fuck. This is A7. Yeah, it should have been 60. I can't do 120. But all of those should have been in 60 and they weren't. So all that's useless, which is not fun. Fuck. So yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get this a video because there's so many pieces of footage. I don't know. We'll see. But I know what I'm gonna do now. No, I'm happy to hang out for a few more minutes. If y'all got anything else y'all want to say, you don't want to get off your chest. Otherwise, I'm gonna go to sleep. I woke up very early this morning, and I went to sleep very late last night. In fact, I went to sleep about an hour after I finished the stream, and I think that was around 1ish. So yeah, I've been up early and up late at the same time. I'm getting older. It's hard for me to do it now. But yeah, I guess no one's going to say stuff, so I'm going to call it a night. Y'all have a good night. I'll see you in the future. Peace.